Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and thank you for joining me in my last video of 2017. It's New Year's Eve, so I thought I would put together an extra glitzy, extra glam kind of makeup look for you guys. I wore glitter, I wore lashes, I even wore a liquid lip today. I wore my fanciest attire, so if you want to see how I created this look, keep watching. If I sound sick, it's because I am. We're gonna bust out this look anyway. Today I'm gonna be going back into the Morphe 9A Always Golden palette, which is a Ulta exclusive. I'm gonna start out with the shade in the middle here, Witness, for my transition. Now, to be honest, I definitely am not going to make it until midnight tonight. I've actually been awake since 12:30 last night. Luckily, I'm off work today. But I had also gone to bed really early last night. I was in bed by like 8 o'clock. At some point I woke up. It was 12:30 a.m. I was like wide awake. I laid there for 3 hours until 3:30 in the morning. And then I finally got up and I was watching some videos on my computer, on my laptop. Again, it's pretty rare that I go in and look at like what do they call it? The analytics? Is that what it's called? You know, where your views, like where your viewers actually are, and that kind of stuff. So, you know, it was like 4 o'clock this morning and I was, looking through all of that information, and I mean, it was kind of cool. I didn't even realize that people were watching my videos like all over the world. One of the most memorable New Year's Eves for me was for the millennium, actually. Me and a friend went to Times Square to watch the ball drop for the millennium, and that was a circus. It was such a weird controlled environment, which I get it. I mean, it was the millennium and everybody was worried about Y2K, and this was back before cell phones. And so, once midnight kind of came and went, we couldn't even like get on a subway. We couldn't get a taxi. We spent all night, like literally all night, trying to get back to the apartment that we were staying at. And by the time that we finally got there, the sun had already been up for probably like an hour or two. It was pretty rough because we definitely did like a 7-hour drive on like zero sleep. Now, up until recently, I never really made New Year's resolutions. And even the ones that I made over the last couple of years, they were almost more like accidental resolutions. 3 years ago now, I actually quit smoking because I didn't want to go outside and smoke. And especially for, like at work, you'd have to get bundled up and then you'd have to go outside and you'd freeze. And then like you would only smoke a half a cigarette and I was just wasting cigarettes at that point. So I had actually bought a vape pen. Well, after I bought the vape, I never bought any more cigarettes. I was done with cigarettes at that point. But what I did was every time that I would buy more of the e-juice to put in the vape, I would actually cut my nicotine level in half of what I had got the previous time. So after only a few months, I was like, there was zero nicotine. I just had like the juice itself. So then I just got rid of that thing. I just quit smoking that. After smoking for that many years and then now for not smoking for a few, I can never imagine going back to it because it's just, I don't crave it. I don't think about it. I don't want it. I'm done. I'm cured. 2 years ago, I quit Facebook, which I don't ever hear anybody talking about Facebook all that much anymore. I mean, I think it kind of went the way of like MySpace, everybody was like super hot and heavy and into MySpace for like a couple of years. And then, like a new social media platform comes along and everybody kind of like, slowly but surely works their way over there. With any kind of, social platform like that, you have a lot of people, your friends, your family, and then it starts becoming like, friends of friends and friends of family, and then you're friending people that you don't know in real life, which again is fine. You're like making friends that way too. And I mean, I still do that on Instagram and a platform like Facebook where it was a lot of, people's thoughts and feelings and opinions, and especially when it's like a differing opinion than what you have. For me, it just kind of made me not like people. And even like people that I know, like I was getting to the point where like people that I know in real life, it was getting me to the point where I just felt like I didn't really like many of my friends, you know what I mean? And I'm sure it went both ways. And so I found myself more and more using Instagram. Because for me, Instagram's great because it's like, it's pictures and then like, quick like minute long videos, and you're not looking at, people's like thoughts, feelings, opinions on certain things. It's very visual. As far as a platform like Instagram goes, it's great because, again, it's pictures, it's videos, and there is a comment section, but you can really like not pay attention to that. You know what I mean? You don't even have to like click that and like, look down. You can like look at a picture and just keep scrolling, where like Facebook, that's like all it is. So it's like people being pissed off about spoilers for The Walking Dead, the Super Bowl, and then Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton like all the way down like my newsfeed. And I was like, this fucking sucks. So I got out of there. My cell phone was blowing up with people that were like, oh, why did you block me on Facebook? And I'm like, I didn't block you on Facebook. I just like took myself out of there completely. So I've really just done Instagram for the last like 2 years. When it comes to YouTube, I watch videos like, I'll like, and, I have channels that I subscribe to, and, I'll share videos and stuff with my friends. But for the most part, I keep out of the comment section because, again, it's one of those things where if you start to read comments, it's like you kind of get lost in it, and then you kind of, it starts to piss you off. I'm there to have a good time. I'm there to watch like people put makeup on, and that's all I give shit about. Before I keep running my mouth, I went in with the color Bruise to deepen my crease. Now I'm going to go in with this color Splendid to deepen that even more. And I'm not gonna blow this color out as much because I really just want to add some definite darkness and definition into that area. And I'm gonna take that on a Morphe E36 so I can kind of control exactly where I'm putting that really dark shade. I have noticed, and I notice this every year, the last week of December, and again, it brings itself over onto Instagram as well, and it'll be like a meme. Is that what they're called? A meme, a meme, a mem? I don't know what they're called. And it's basically saying something like, oh, 2017, I'm so glad that it's over, and hopefully 2018 will be better because this year was so awful. Okay, well, that's fine, but didn't you say that about 2016? And didn't you say that about 2015? Like, every year it's like, oh, this year was so awful. I can't wait to just get a fresh start, and, like, maybe next year will be better. Really? I'm sure there's people that are like, if I hear him bitch about having to drive through the snow belt one more time. So I get it. I do the same thing. If you want it to be that much better, then you have to take some steps and make it better for yourself, because nobody is going to make it better for you. So last year, I just decided, and I said out loud, I was like, I'm not going to drink this year. I'm just going to take the entire year off, and I'm not going to drink. With the exception of opening weekend at Cedar Point, I just stuck to it, and I didn't drink. And I did drink opening weekend at Cedar Point. Quitting drinking, I want to say I'm about 15 pounds less now than I was this time last year, which I still think is doing pretty good, but I definitely still have more to go. I still have more that I want to lose. What I need to do, and what I'm going to do this year is, as an actual like New Year's resolution, is that I'm going to eat better. I'm going to exercise a lot more. So now I'm going to go in with the Morphe M421 brush, and I've used this shade a few times. I'm going to use this shade up here in this corner called Surprise, but I'm going to cover it with glitter today anyway, so I really just kind of need a base for it. I want to get my credit cards paid off this year, which is really easy. That's going to be really easy to do. I only have 2 credit cards, and I think I have like just over $3,000 worth of credit card debt. That's easy. That's doable. I can do that this year. I actually went and I bought this little planner, just like a $5 planner for 2018. And I know that option is available on like your iPhone. I need that visual, I need to look at it. I need to see it. I'm gonna use the Lit Cosmetics glitter in the shade Fully Nude. I'm gonna apply that using the Ben Nye glitter glue, of course. Then I would like to buy like a professional camera for shooting my videos, so I'm not doing everything on my iPhone anymore. Having a better setup and a computer where I can get some actual editing equipment to just really improve the quality of my videos, because I feel like this really is a hobby for me, but at the same time, I still want it to look better quality. I want it to look more professional. You know, even all the audio, it's just, you know, I'm talking, you know, 4 feet away from my phone into the microphone on the bottom of the phone. And, you know, that's what we're working with right now. I feel like for me, like, I have the content. I feel like the content's there. I just feel like I need to really address the overall quality of my videos, make them better, make them look better, make them sound better, make them overall just look a little bit more professional. I mean, I'm still gonna be a dude sitting here in, like, you know, cut off t-shirts, you know, and like a fucking messy bun putting on eyeshadow, but, you know, whatever. I'm gonna go in with this NC15 NW20 Studio Chromographic Pencil Crayon Multi-Uses, but Jesus Christ, that's a long ass name. It's a nude pencil for the waterline by MAC. I'm gonna use Hello Sunshine for my inner corner. Something as simple and basic as, like, you know, like my Wet n Wild video. Like, I posted, you know, like the new Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette, and that one is like still getting views, you know what I mean? My Kat Von D Lolita eyeshadow demo and review. Well, I mean, I guess that means like something that's more like a new product or like a review, those are the ones that get views. So I'd hate to be like a review channel, because that's not what I'm interested in. And I mean, I guess I do watch those videos, but that's not what I like search out. Like, I'm more into watching videos where people are doing what I'm doing. Like, you know, just like kind of sitting down, chatting and putting makeup on. That's what I like to watch. But I don't know, if that doesn't really get the views, and if that's not what people are interested in, then I guess I have to switch up my content a little bit, but I still want to do what I want to do, you know what I mean? I'm going to go in with Becca's Champagne Pop as my highlighter. 20 years from now, Becca is still going to be selling Champagne Pop, and it'll still be like their #1 product, you know? Every company has that classic product that never, ever, ever is going to be discontinued. I feel like this could definitely be that product for them. So I'm going to go in with the Ardell 812 lashes. I picked these up for $3 at the corner beauty supply store the other day. I'm going to go ahead and pop those on off camera, because this is going to take me like 20 minutes and nobody needs to see me struggle with eyelashes for that long. So I'm going to get some mascara, some lashes, my lips on, and then I will be right back with the final look. So lashes and lips are on. These lashes are actually really, really comfortable. They're really lightweight. The lips, I'm super late to this whole liquid to matte lipstick game, but I did pick up a few of these Wet n Wild liquid catsuit lipsticks. Now, I'm not like a matte lip person, so I did pair it with the MAC lip gloss and Candy Box. Candy Box is probably like a little bit more pink, but so they're just like a really good combination together. Just because I was feeling a little bit extra and it's like New Year's Eve, I decided to glue some rhinestones to my inner corners on top of the glitter that I already had laid down. So yeah, this is my take on kind of like a glitzy New Year's Eve look. If you like this video and you want to see more, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscription button down below. Tell all your friends about it, and I'll see you next year. That's like the worst dad joke ever. See you next year, buddy.